Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my empties. I have all kinds of stuff in here. I've got skincare, hair care, makeup, a little bit of everything. I want to say I'm hoping I can get this video done because it is like starting to snow. We were literally had like 69-degree weather the other day, but it's kind of like blowing in and hitting the window, and it's like that sleety snow mix. So I'm really hoping I can get this video done. But if you guys do hear pecking every now and then, I apologize. That's where it's hitting the windows. And like I said, it's my new filming setup. Alright, so the first thing I want to get started with is some Bath & Body Works Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. So, only reason I still use this is because I've still got like 30. Back when they used to do their sales, I would go crazy for these and buy tons at one time. This is the Island Papaya one, which was one of my favorite scents, and Black Cherry Merlot. But there is just so much bad stuff in these soaps that, like, again, I'm not throwing them away because I do find that is wasteful, but just trying to get through them. I'll put them like in my bathroom, then one in my kitchen sink. And again, I feel like I'm going through them pretty good. But if you guys know of any soaps that you guys would recommend that's just like a really nice, clean, like antibacterial soap that's good, actually good for your body, please let me know in the comments, preferably from a small business, because I definitely am trying to, you know, spend my money towards small businesses the last few years. But yeah, so finished 2 of these off. And I will say, these are quite stripping on the hands, at least I feel like. And I mean, granted, I don't know, like I said, I have such dry hands, dry eyes, I don't know what's going on. But my skin on my face, like here, is still really oily. Also, I cannot believe it is, like, it's literally snowing and sleeting right now. It's blowing my mind. Alright. Moving on, I have 2 face cleansers. This is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser for the normal oily skin. This is just like my morning face moisturizer. I've used it for a really long time now. It works for me. This used to be a pretty affordable brand, but I definitely feel like they have really upped their prices and stepped up their prices the last few years. But yeah. Really like it. Doesn't irritate my skin. Does a good job, but I feel like not necessarily like cleansing. Like I have to go in the cleansing balm first, but I feel like just getting everything else that might be left over off. And then speaking of like more of a cleaner brand, this was one of the brands that come up at Ulta. BYOMA. I have no idea how that's pronounced. This is the Creamy Jelly Cleanser. So it's got a triple ceramide complex, licorice root, and green tea. Boosted barrier. It says this is a breakthrough skin science. It goes beyond skin care to help boost your barrier for skin that functions at its best every single day. I really like this. I've actually got a second one in there in my bathroom that I'm using. The only thing is I have to use a lot of this, and I feel like I go through it like a lot quicker than when I would like my CeraVe one or other cleansers that I've used. But it does a good job. It's incredibly gentle. Again, this does not remove makeup. This is like the step you go in after you've removed your makeup, but it's really good, nice and gentle. And so for that reason, I ended up purchasing their Melting Balm Cleanser. And let me say, I don't love this. I have another one that I love better because this does not do a great job at removing. Okay, I just opened this and I believe there's all kinds of mold in there. Can you guys see that? I mean, it's empty, but I guess, yeah, that's definitely mold, but it hasn't been in there that long. It's only been in here for like a month. Yeah, well, like I said, didn't love this. I didn't feel like it removed my waterproof makeup like this one right here. So I got this one off of Amazon. This is Juno Skin. It looks like a little bit rough because I grabbed it like when I had stuff on my hands, but whoops, so you can see. This one is completely empty as well. Damn, okay, so there's mold growing in all of these. It must just be something with the cleansing balms. I don't know. But I love this one. Again, I purchased it off of Amazon. Really, really nice. Between the two, I think this one's more expensive, but this one is better. It does a really good job at removing any of my mascara, any of eyeliner, anything like that. So I would get this one and skip on this one. But again, I do love their cleanser and would recommend their cleanser. Sorry, I'm running out of room to set stuff. So this is another brand that kind of come up in like the clean brands. This is the Cocoa Kind Oil to Milk Cleanser. It's a hydrating prebiotic cleanser for soft and replenished skin. I didn't love this. I've actually tried a few things from this brand, and I've still got some in there that I'm trying to get through, and I am just not a fan. I just feel like it almost feels like when I'm using this to cleanse my skin or using any of their products, it feels like it never sinks in, like it just sits on top of my skin, and I don't like that feeling at all. So again, I try to use up what skincare I can because I'm trying not to be as wasteful, but this just for me was a flop. And again, I probably will not buy anything else from this brand. I think I've got one product I haven't tried from them, and I might see if my sister wants it because I just feel like that brand as a whole is just not working for me. All right, gonna try to get some shampoo out here. So this is the Balayage Smooth Proof Shampoo. I like go between this and the Redken one, or I go between this brand and like several different formulas. I like it. It works extremely well for my hair. I don't wash my hair every single day, so I feel like this still does a good job at getting like any kind of buildup I've got in my hair, especially from using texturizing spray, because texturizing spray is what holds my curls, not hairspray. And I feel like I can get just like a lot of like grittiness in my scalp, and this has always done a really good job. Like I said, I've tried several. Right now I think I'm using the one called, what is it, it's blue, it's like light blue. That's the one I'm currently using, and I really like it as well. Like I said, no complaints from that brand. Now, I did not like this. This is the EVA Main Magic 10-in-1 shampoo. When I first started using this, I really liked it. Like, I think I might even have talked about this in a favorites video, but I noticed about the time I was kind of finishing this off, I was having to almost wash my hair every single day, and I could not figure out why. And I just don't know if this was doing a very good job at like getting down in my scalp and actually cleansing my scalp, because I felt like there was a lot of buildup and my hair was just looking oilier and oilier. And I had read, I was like, well, maybe you're not rinsing your shampoo really good. I mean, I'd spend extra amount of time underneath the shower trying to rinse it. And like I said, I did initially like it, and I did initially think it was a good product, but after I switched back to the balayage one, my scalp felt cleaner, I had more body, my hair didn't look weighed down and oily. So I don't know, like I said, what maybe caused that. But again, this might work for you, and like I said, it did initially work for me, but maybe if I use this kind of in conjunction with another shampoo and kind of maybe rotate it back and forth, it wouldn't do that. But again, I do want to apologize if I did recommend this in the favorites, because like I said, I did initially really like this. But then after I finished it, like I said, really got close to the end, I didn't love it. So I will not be repurchasing that. Next is a moisturizer. So this is by the brand Providence. This is the Deep Blue Cloud Moisturizer. I thought I might have had another one of these in here. Let me see. No, I do not. Okay. Well, I love this. It reminds me of Youth to the People. I don't know if you remember that brand. It reminds me of their, oh God, what was that moisturizer I used to use all the time? I like absolutely loved it. But this reminds me of this, but half the price. And my sister used to use Youth to the People all the time, but when they kind of did their like repackaging, rebranding, she was still using it, and she felt like the ingredients or something had changed because it wasn't working very well for her skin anymore. But I almost finished another one of these in my bathroom, and I already have a backup down here because I do really like this. Again, haven't really heard many people talk about this, but you can see, cleaned her out. And I use this as my nighttime moisturizer. All right, I've got two of these. This is the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Balm. Again, these have been in here for a while because I've gone through a lot of those, but you guys can see, again, completely empty. No mold in this one. So, but again, I was just trying other brands. And like I said, just ones that maybe have better ingredients or I feel like works a little bit better for my skin. And I definitely feel like that one I showed you guys from Amazon works really well. And I'm trying to think, but I feel like when I first started getting this, it was a little bit cheaper than what it is now. And I think that might be another reason that I had kind of switched. But this is my first step for me in my makeup routine, like to remove my makeup. Because I feel like if I don't and I immediately go into the cleanser, all this stuff is left back and then I'm having to cleanse again. So it's just nicer to kind of break that makeup up and break that makeup apart and then go in with my cleanser. All right. Now I want to talk about some toothpaste. I know I've mentioned this in a favorites video, at least I should have, but this is the Boka. Is that how it's pronounced? B-O-K-A. This is the mint toothpaste. So this is a nanihydroxylate toothpaste. I like this. You definitely have to give your teeth, I feel like, time to adjust, because I use this for like a week and my teeth were getting super sensitive, and I used to use the Sensodyne Rapid Relief. But it's like after that first initial, and you have to use this a little differently. Like I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, so basically you put this on the brush, you don't wet it, and you use it for all over, but then you don't spit the product out or like rinse your mouth out. And it's supposed to like help build up the enamel, but I like it. I get it off of Amazon. It is a little bit more expensive. It's like $12 for a tube of this toothpaste, so I know that's not affordable for everybody. But again, I'm trying to kind of, you know, like I said, make steps towards using products that are a little bit better for my overall health. I think that the whole like nanihydroxylate is kind of like a, I don't know, sensitive subject to some people. Some people disagree with it. So honestly, it's hard to tell. Again, TikTok is one of those things that's telling about all this bad stuff in my toothpaste. So this was one of the ones that somebody recommended, and I went and I tried it out. My teeth, like I said, got used to it, but they were sensitive at first. But I feel like after a week or two, they like adjusted, and they've done really, really well. So Haven't had any more cracks or chips or anything. Sorry, I'm having to stack stuff over here on the corner now because I'm running out of room. Next is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. So I am actually currently using this right now at nighttime. I'm swapping between this one and that other moisturizer because, like I said, I don't know what's going on with like the dryness around my eyes and what's going on with like the dry, I don't know, something's going on. Like I said, I think I'm having an allergic reaction to something because even my neck is really dry and just like itchy, and I'm waking up with like really puffy eyes. So this is one of those that I feel like always gives me soothing relief. I do like their other one that's like, it comes in like a tube. That one's really nice as well. I'll actually put that one on my hands. I have that in there in my bathroom, and I feel like it does a really good job at just like soothing my skin, and that's something that's really important for me right now, especially how irritated my skin feels. Right here. So we got a few more things. Okay, this is a CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. This one's dirty because, like I said, there's like something all at the bottom of this. I didn't like this. I used it to finish it up, but again, it kind of feels like it just sets on my skin. And I think that if you have dry skin, you might like this, but for someone who has oily skin, oof, this is just a huge no-no for me, like a huge pass. All right, next is a deodorant. So this is the Little Seed Farm Activated Charcoal Deodorant. So basically they have a bunch of different like ingredients and stuff that a bunch of different like scents that you can choose from. But I made the switch over to deodorant like this, I want to say back in last April, so it's almost been a year. I like this, but something that I want to mention is you still sweat with this deodorant. I did try I think it was might have been lavender scent, and I felt like that almost like made me stink worse, but this charcoal one has done really good. But like I said, you do sweat. So if you're someone who like, you sweat a lot, I definitely feel like you probably wouldn't like this, but you just don't stink, if that makes sense. Like I feel like this just kind of helps with like not stinking, but it still allows your body to sweat, which is super important. Again, this I purchased on Amazon. They might actually have their own website you can purchase from, but like I said, I purchased like this, my toothpaste. It's a lot easier just to put that in one order, and order from there. So speaking of which, I decided to throw some products away that aren't necessarily empties, like these native deodorants. This is the charcoal and the eucalyptus mint. Again, when I kind of went on more of like my natural journey, this was one of the brands that was recommended, and I didn't like either one of these. Not only did I feel like these really, really did nothing, but they made me stink even worse. So just trashing these. Like I said, I really try to give products a fair chance and try them out, but this one's just a no for me. All right, 2 more skincare products, I think, and the rest of this is makeup. Yeah. So this is the Herbivore Aquarius Pore Clarifying Cream. Again, there's a little bit in there I didn't realize, but completely empty. Again, a product that I loved, but I have just found, like I said, more affordable skincare that works just as good for me, if not better. So just for that reason, I won't be repurchasing this, but I did like a lot of things that I did try from the Herbivore brand. And then I am throwing this away. This is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer. I don't remember how I felt about this. As you guys can see, it's completely empty. I do feel like I liked it because I have tried a few things from the Calm and Restore brand, and I do think it's very soothing on the skin. I just don't know what it really did for my skin overall besides soothing it, because I didn't really notice anything. And it wasn't a standout product for me because I didn't repurchase. So yeah. All right, now we're getting on to the makeup. So the first is this Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I did not like this. It took me a while, but I got through it. Like I said, I'm trying to completely, as you guys can see, empty. There's like a little bit in there, but completely gone. Like, the scent is what really, really got me, and one of the reasons I really didn't like it. But I felt like this, to me, didn't give a soft look to the skin. It gave like a very dull look. It almost like dulled me down, which I have oily skin, but like I don't want a powder that's going to look like it sucked the life out for me, like out of me. And this is definitely one of those powders. So yeah, skipping on that one. And then I finished up a Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. This is like the 3rd or 4th one of these I have finished up over the years. I love this. To me, this is the perfect under eye setting powder. It's really nice and like light and finely milled, and it just presses it in the skin and creates such a flawless under eye finish. If you watched my haul video that I posted, I think in January, you'll see that I've already repurchased this once Ulta started carrying this brand. I have 2 foundations here. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation in the shade Pearl. I've almost finished another one. It's the only foundation I pretty much wear anymore because, again, where I am working, it gets really, really hot. I need something that is going to last, and this is just definitely one of those products. I've been trying out the About Face foundation, and I'm not loving it. I might do like a review of showing you guys just how it looks on my skin, but I'm not a fan. But again, this just lasts all day. I use a beauty blender to shear out the coverage and make it look a little more natural. It's what I've got on today, and 99% of the time this is what I'm wearing, unless I'm trying out like another foundation. Because I would love to find a foundation that's a little bit more affordable than this that lasts as long as this does. But all right, so we have a ton of mascaras in here. Like, I'm talking crazy. Let me see if I can like divide them up. All right, let's start with what I've got multiples of. So this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. So it's the mascara that I've got on today. I love this, but I will say, I know my lashes might not look great today, but it is no mascara's fault. It's because my eyes, like I said, have been so dry and hurting so bad that I have been rubbing my eyes a lot, which I know that makes it worse. But this gives me really nice length. And usually I don't like the rubberized wands like this, but I do. I like it. L'Oreal, there's some of their mascaras I don't like. Like, I'm trying a new one by them right now that I've been trying on and off that I don't love. But I do like the Telescopic Lift. Okay, next is the Essence Lash Princess. And this is waterproof. So this actually has more of like, I feel like a traditional wand. But to be honest with you guys, I don't remember like how I felt about this. But usually if I don't repurchase a mascara and I don't have a bunch of them in my empties, it usually means I didn't like the mascara. But packaging is really cute. So this is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. So again, I feel like you kind of got more of like a traditional wand. This one I did feel like just dried up really, really quickly, and I didn't get too many uses out of it. But I do feel like I liked this one pretty good from what I can remember. Again, another, no, this is Maybelline. This is the Lash Stiletto. I like to get waterproof ones to put on like my lower lash line, which, do you guys remember? I don't know if Clinique still makes that bottom lash mascara. I need to find out because I used to be obsessed with that and try that one out. All right. This is a mascara that I did really like. It's the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. This is like the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, almost an identical one, except this one's just a little bit smaller. Again, I love this. I think it's what kind of replaced the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara for me, because that one was like flaky, but this one was not. The formula was a little bit better. Volumizing pomade. So this is great if you don't want to have to fill in your brows with like an actual pen or like a pencil or even like a little pomade that comes in a pot. Because I feel like this does distribute a lot of product while still making it look really natural. I've actually tried a lot of stuff by Merit that I do really like. And again, this was great, but I do wish it had more of like a smaller one like this one from Essence, which is empty. Like a really nice tiny one like that. Very similar to, I feel like, the Gimme Brow. That's the only gripe I have about the Merit one. But again, I finished this as well, as you guys seen. I love this. I think I might have a few of these in here somewhere. All right, I have a lot of sample size stuff too because I've been trying to get through it. Oh, speaking of Benefit, as you guys can see, completely used it. The name has rubbed off. Everyone knows this. It's good. It's excellent. I love it. But if you were looking for a more affordable option, I'm telling you, just go with the Essence one. I can never tell a difference still to this day. So this is the L'Oreal Ultimate Mascara. This comes in like a weird bottle. I gotta be honest with you guys, I do not remember if I liked this one or not. Kind of looks very similar to the one that I'm using now by them. I was telling you that L'Oreal Telescopic one. Next is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and this one is in the shade Ash Brown. I love this. You gotta have a very light hand with this, but this gives you these beautiful like strokes in your brows. I have not repurchased this because I do still have one left, and then I have two by Maybelline that I want to try. Again, you guys probably see me haul that, but again, I want to finish my NYX one before I try that one out. All right, next we got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are, I think wind's like blowing stuff like into the house. But this is very similar to the wand by, again, Too Faced Better Than Sex, or that Stila one that I showed you. This is the Blink Mascara Amplified Stop Painting Your Lashes, Tube Them. I just don't know how I feel about tubing mascaras. They're not my personal favorite. Like, I love the wand. They're not bad. But for me, I just feel like where I have such, like, stubbly, like, short, and, like, they're not very voluminous lashes already, these mascaras just don't look great on me. All right, I have 2 concealers in here, and then I have some more mascaras. I'll be done. So this is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. Both of these, I think, were in the shade Porcelain. I tried to repurchase this off Amazon because I guess Sephora quit carrying this a while back. Purchased the exact same color, got them in the mail, and they were the a completely different color. So I don't know if, like, Catrice changed up their color or what happened, but yeah, I don't use this anymore. I'm using like an Urban Decay concealer right now, which is okay. It's not my favorite, but I have a really hard time finding under eye concealers that I genuinely like. So this is the Bang Bad Girl Mascara by Benefit. Again, this is a small sample. Just kind of like a wand, looks like this. To be honest with you guys, I don't remember how I felt about that. And then we're going to do all of these at once because I feel like I've been talking about them for forever. So this is the Merit mascara. As you guys can see, I used all of it. This is like completely dried out, but I love this mascara. This was a good, natural, everyday mascara. It's not one that's going to give a ton of volume or length, but it just makes your natural lashes look like even better. It's like my lashes, but better. So did really enjoy that. Then I've got the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Mascara. This was an old one that I tried to pick up again and try out. And to be honest with you guys, I cannot remember how I felt about this one either. Sometimes, like, I'll go in the drugstore and I'm just like, oh my god, I remember that mascara, or I'll remember that product, and I'll pick it up to try it out. Next is the Flower Warrior Princess Mascara. I actually really like this one. Again, I just love wands like this. They just work extremely well for me. A really good Too Faced dupe if you're looking for it. And then this is the NARS Climax Extreme. Sorry, NARS and their names for their products just cracks me up. This was a little sample. From what I can remember, I did like this. And then lastly, we've got the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash. Again, I think this is another one of those wands that I really like. So from what I remember, I think I liked that one too. But yeah, like I said, I've had a lot of this kind of sitting here and cooking for a while, and I was going and taking the trash off the other day, and I was like, I'm just going to throw that all away. And then I was like, you know what? Let me film a video, because like I said, there were some really good products in there. But yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry I rushed through this. I was just trying to get done. Like I said, because this weather is just, I don't know, it's looking really rough. I don't understand it. But I also got to get down here and feed the horses. So thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if there's any products you want me to review or any videos you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments down below.